Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hello, y'all. It's April with the Phoenix Collective, coming to you from Anchorage, Alaska, just out back of my Airbnb here. Just made some coffee and did my meditation. It's still kind of it's definitely fall here. Okay, so there's still some daylight, and it's wet. It's wet right now, but nonetheless beautiful. My journey today consists of I'm going to go out to the ocean, just kind of drive along the coast a little bit. Destination, can't remember, but it's a little town that I have to go through a tunnel to get. And then most of the community lives in one building. So right there on the coast. So it should be a pretty beautiful day. Yeah, check in with Poseidon and the Marine Kingdom, which I feel maybe an Atlantean past too. I'm not sure, but hopefully it activates some light codes and yeah, give me some much needed information from Spirit that brought me here. So let's do some cards. So the first card that I pulled this morning is this guy. Lots of masculine energy today, okay? And I really feel like that Spirit is asking us to check in with that masculine side of ourselves. If you're male or female or what have you, that we need to check in with that energy, okay, and utilize it appropriately. So we've got the King of Cups, and this is a cool guy. He represents compassion and empathy and a deep understanding of human nature. All right, he's a person who has mastered their emotions and has found inner peace. He's a diplomat, and he can really find meaning in any situation and calm. He's a great leader, and a person that can step in when times might be turbulent or people are acting in their emotions, okay? Now, clarifying on that card, I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles always represents action. Now, this is a card that doesn't have any people in it. So this is action. This is an action card, okay? It usually represents new beginnings and opportunities in the material world. So through your finances, and signifies abundance. It's a gift from Spirit, okay? The manifestation of dreams and opportunities, your passions, what you've been going after, just all in all, leading that successful and fulfilling life. So it's a beautiful card. So when you have these two together, Spirit it's a union of creativity and practicality, which is essential in any business or venture. So the King brings emotional intelligence and deep understanding and balance, while the Ace brings material success and financial stability. All right. So money doesn't equal happiness, though, right? So this is asking you to find that balance in life, okay? So what is it that you're trying to attain here, and are you in an emotionally correct place? Now, these are the past cards that I pulled, so these are all qualities that we possess. All right, this is within you, and this has been given to you, right? So Spirit has offered you this pentacle, and you have that emotional intelligence in your masculine energy. All right, so you can find that fairness and balance in any situation. So there's nothing that you can't encounter. Okay, so this is kind of a foreshadowing maybe for what's going to happen in the future. It's reminding you that you are emotionally intelligent. You have emotional independence. Okay, emotional independence is when you have that ability to separate your emotions from other people, allow them to go through what they're going through. It's one of those I'm sorry you feel that way moment, right? And let them, sorry, I hate it when my hair's like that. Allow them to feel that way and not take it on as your own. It's a real card of hard boundaries, right? The King of Cups has hard boundaries. He remains firm in who he is, regardless of where you're at. So Let people around you break down mentally, but remember, those aren't your feelings. You don't have to fix them, and you don't have to own them. So step back, get in your energy, and allow them to feel. Offer them that stability and compassion and that deep nurturing, because you understand where they're coming from without going there with them. All right. So moving into the future today. All right. The present time, right? Don't they say the past is history, the future is a mystery, and right now is truly a gift. That's why they call it the present. All right. So today is your gift. And this is what Spirit's telling you. So we have night energy. We've got a lot of night energy. Like I'm saying, we got a lot of really youthful, a lot of vigorous, masculine energy coming out today. So the Knight of Swords signifies swift and decisive action. He moves forward with no hesitation. So he is very confident in his skills to get things done. He's a master of his trade, and he doesn't need to think. He is the fastest card in the deck. The fastest card in the deck. So this can also, he's horns first. He's air energy, but he's acting in that kind of fire energy as well, right? Full speed ahead. This is going to be quick. There's no hesitation. So whatever's coming in is coming in very, very quick, but you own the skills to attack this, okay? And what are we attacking? Well, it looks like it might be ourselves. All right. The Ten of Wands is fire energy. Anything that's a wand is always that passion, that desire. So this is tackling something that you are passionate about. Okay. This is your purpose. This is what drives you each day. This is why you get up in the morning. Right? And you'll know what I'm talking about. The first thing that comes to your mind, own that, because that's what Spirit is talking about. Okay. It's not going to be a mystery to you. Those of you for who this reading is for, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so don't force it to fit. As always, use tarot with discernment. I always say this, right? It is a living tool for personal growth and change, right? It shows us the path. It illuminates where we are going. If you don't like it, fucking change it. Oh, it's so pretty here. It's so fall. I love this Airbnb too. It's just super calm and yeah. All right. So anyway, the Ten of Wands. Okay. So this is just a feeling of being overburdened or overwhelmed by obligations, maybe thoughts in your head. Something's going on that's making you feel a little bit like you got too much going on. Okay. Or that maybe you can't handle this. But the Knight of Swords is saying you can. You absolutely can. Okay. So are you struggling to manage commitments or balance your life? It's warning you burnout. Okay. Burnout or taking, when you or not, or missing out even. Like if you are burnt out, then you're not going to be able to see the blessings right in front of you, right here, right now. Okay. So together, these two cards says that you have the ability to overcome through decisive action and hard work. Okay. An opportunity to succeed may be right before you and require action. So push through it to obtain it. All right. Something might just pop up out of the blue and you're going to have to act fast on it. All right. So don't get complacent in your energy. All right. And just be sitting back or checking out. If you want it, go after it, because that Knight is giving you that energy to do so. Let's look into the future. Okay. We have some more Knight energy, but the first card I pulled was more Wands energy. So this is all about passion, you guys. This is all about purpose. This is all about what we've been striving for. Okay. And this is awesome for my light workers, my Lumarians, my crystal babies, my rainbow children, all of my light bearers, those here on the matrix, pulling others out of it. Okay. Like, this is way showers, truth tellers, seekers. Guess what? It's time to find, because we found it. Now it's time to show that way. Okay. So we've got the Seven of Wands. All right. This shows kind of fighting in competition. So as you step into your purpose, that struggle might be other people. Okay, this ain't anything new, folks, right? We know this. We are the Phoenix. Remember that archetype that soars with us, right next to us every day, because we have embodied this energy. We don't let the haters hate anymore. We don't let them cast our shade. We rise above it. All right. And we have that ability to do so. And with that comes that emotional independence and emotional intelligence to let them have theirs. Okay. With any kind of conflict and dominance, there's never really a threat. It's a perceived threat that the ego creates. Say you start a job and you're talking to somebody and you are talking to them about a topic and they correct you on it. All of a sudden in your mind, you might perceive that this person thinks that you don't know what you're talking about just because they corrected you. They don't. That's in your own mind. You created that. You created that because of your own self-doubt. And somewhere in yourself is that shadow that's telling you you're not good enough. So today's a day for you to look at that struggle that is happening around you and remember that those aren't yours. Those are other people, and that's their insecurities. So, and sometimes in life, that is our purpose. It is of the light worker. That is the heaviest burden that we face, okay? Is because we are those truth tellers and those way seekers, that we're going to hold up a mirror to others and they will see their shadows in them. And how they handle that is their character and how they evolve, right? So we hold up that mirror and give them that opportunity to conquer that shadow. And it doesn't always feel good for us. But we've embodied that spirit, Phoenix energy, and shit. We've been struggling through this for how long now, guys? We know what's ours and what isn't. We do have those skills. I can tell you that. Those of you in my collective, those of you in with the Phoenix archetype, you know who I'm talking to. Chosen ones, this ain't like any other ride we've been on before. It's this time we are coming out of it and we are rising above and we have all the skills to handle it. But we've been on the turbulence before. We we don't have to be afraid. Just recognize it for what it is. Honor spirit for giving it to you and move forth with gratitude. All right? Because look where it brings us. Amazing opportunities. Okay? So, um, where'd my Knight of Pentacles go? Oh, here he is. Okay. So with that Seven of Wands came the Knight of Pentacles. This guy here, look, he doesn't even have a horse or a sword in his hand. He's the slowest of all the knights, okay? But he's still got knight energy. So he's still, he's still very much a persevering guy, but he's kind of more like the tortoise, not the hare. So he knows that slow and steady wins the race because he's hardworking. He's trustworthy. People can trust him. He's dedicated. He's methodical. He looks at all the details that are required for a situation and makes sure that there's a smooth ride. All right, having him by our side is great. So we have the skills, and now we have the foresight to plan accordingly. So you're on the right track. These two cards together promise that. You're on the track, making progress towards your goal. Be patient. The pace may be slow, but we all know slow and steady wins the race, okay? So, these two cards also might say that, okay, so a lot of times I know for myself, I get caught in the, whoa, look what's going on over there. This person's saying this thing, and this person's saying this thing's it's always not true. Okay. It's somebody stirring the pot, dialing it up, telephone soldiers, you know how it goes. People that talk a mad gang of shit, but then won't say it to your face because they're jealous. All right. Or possibly somebody's trying to come in and tear down what you have created for yourself because they don't want you to succeed. Your success makes them look bad because of all the shit they've been saying about you, most likely. All right. By you succeeding, it showcases their weaknesses and their character. All right. So I often tell myself that I don't need to prove myself to anybody. So I remain like outside of conflict. I'll just let them talk shit because I mean, come on. The person that's yapping their mouth is usually the liar, right? But this time it's telling me a little something different. It's saying that you might need to fight and defend yourself and to maintain stability and your progress. Okay? You're working away at your goals, but be cautioned that consistent methodical approach. Okay? Don't get hasty. Don't get sloppy. It's time to get some structure and routine in, and make sure that you are, being above bar, and you've got all your T's and Q's and stuff back. You're reading the fine print, and and that kind of thing. Okay, so just be on point, and don't slip, because these are what they're waiting for you to do. They're waiting for you to fuck up. So they could be right, okay? Despite any obstacles, continue on the journey. It may be full of challenges, but in the end, you're going to succeed, all right? And hey, bottom of the deck energy, the tail card, fucking A. Could we get a better card? This is the world card. It just got wet. The world just got wet, but that's okay. Now, and it's starting to rain. Nope. Just a gentle breeze. And there's a beautiful little grove of aspens over here. Look at that. The leaves are falling. But anyway, distraction, the world card. Okay. Okay. So the world shows that it's time for you to rise above. You are ascending. Okay. This is self-actualization. You have that ability now to rise above anything and see the game, the whole field. Okay. Okay. So everybody needs a coach, right? Okay. And that world card represents that coach. Okay. Singers, actresses, football players, everybody has a coach. And the reason they do is because when you're in the game of life, you only see the next play. You don't see the whole field. So you need somebody standing outside of you to give you that guidance and show you what's really going on, the whole picture. And that's what this world card represents, that ability to do so. It also means more travel is in your future. Okay. So don't get comfortable where you're at. Put some wheels on your home, because the gypsy lifestyle is ahead of you. Okay, you're gonna be moving and grooving. Okay, the final card in the majors, okay, which is completeness, wholeness, integration, the end of a journey, which is the beginning of a new one. Right, endings always signify new. Even if it's a negative ending, this isn't a negative ending when it's the world card, though. It's a beautiful, beautiful end to the journey that you've come on to find purpose, and now your chance to share it. Okay, so everything is coming together. It's a combination of all of it. All right, everything is connected, guys. We have that law of oneness, because as we start to improve ourselves, we can heal the greater collective, right? Because we can lend that to others. All right, by healing yourself, you're healing the world around you. We are all one. So be kind to yourself, but be kinder to those around you. Okay? We have a duty and an obligation to help our brothers and sisters, no matter how hard they have hurt, how much they've hurt you, or how behind they are. Showing kindness and love for them on this journey is essential, because we've been there. Right, you guys? I love all of you, and I will check back in with you, and hopefully I'll take you to the ocean later on today, okay? Namaste.